Now, leading this morning, various organizations, including the DA, will march against high fuel prices in Pretoria today. The Organisation Undoing Tax Abuse and taxi organizations will take part in the protest to the Treasury. The group wants the fuel levy reduced by 20%. Tshwane traffic authorities have urged motorists to avoid streets around Church Square in the CBD. Now, these include Bosman, Dr. W.F. Nkomo, Paul Kruger and Madiba streets. The march is expected to begin at 10 o'clock this morning.
If the government is a government of the people, for the people, they will try their utmost to at least assist the citizens of South Africa. That's all we're asking is listen to the citizens, assist them in the short term while we sort out the corruption, because that is where the problem lies in South Africa, corruption and maladministration, because the costs and the taxes that we are paying should be able to soften this blow.
And now joining us for more details on the story, we have Afro Worldview reporter Nhlanhla Jele joining us now live from Pretoria. A very good morning to you, Nhlanhla. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we do know that several organizations, inclusive of political parties and taxi organizations, are meeting up and gathering to march to the Treasury this morning against the fuel price hikes, in the country. Talk us through a little bit more information on what exactly we can expect today.
Morning to you and to our viewers at home. Indeed, Matapelo, several people, including political parties and civil organizations, are gathering here at Church Square this morning. As you can see behind me, most of them have already made their way to Church Square and will be shortly marching to the Treasury, where a memorandum of demands will be handed over. Remember, they're gathering here because of the ever-increasing fuel prices in the country. Last week, we had a press briefing with the DA and also OUTA, where they said that corruption is the main reason that South Africans are getting taxed, and this tax is happening through the petrol levy, which keeps on increasing. But as you can see, people have already gathered, and the program is expected to start at 10 o'clock. Behind my camera person, Morana, is a stage that is set up at the moment where announcements are going to be made. As you can hear right now, they're talking to the people who are here, just getting them hyped up and getting them ready. For now, the DA leadership has not arrived, but they did make it an announcement, actually, to say that this is not a political party thing, but it's a South African issue. It's an issue that is facing everybody in the country, and this needs to stop. Even though the energy minister did say that it's going to get worse before it gets better, DA leader Mani last week did say, rubbish those claims and saying that it's impossible that South Africans are the ones who should be paying more for petrol levy every time something bad happens in the ANC or any corruption happens in the ANC. So the program is expected to start at 9 a.m. this morning.
And Nhlanhla, part of their list of demands and the memorandum, of course, which they're going to hand over, of course, to the Treasury, is the call for fuel levies to be reduced by 20% at least. Now, perhaps what is the reasoning behind this, and how do they think that this is actually going to assist in actually bringing down the price of fuel in South Africa?
Indeed, one of the demands they have stipulated from last week is that they need a 20% decrease because it's too much. I mean, DA leader Mani mentioned the fact that certain regions, certain countries in the region are actually paying less for the fuel levy while South Africa is paying more. He said it doesn't make sense that South Africa is the one that should suffer the most. So those are some of the demands that they're bringing forward to Treasury this morning to say that tax needs to go down. I mean, VAT increased recently, and that is also putting a strain on South Africans. And now petrol is expected to increase one more time in August, sometime in August. So those are some of the demands that they're bringing forth to Treasury to say, look at how South Africans are struggling. I mean, they say the middle class is now looking like the poor class because they cannot afford even small things that they used to afford because of the ever-increasing prices in the country. So some of the demands include a 20% decrease and a 5 rand decrease in the petrol levy because they're saying we're paying too much. South Africans are actually paying too much for the fuel levy. So that is the memorandum, some of the things that are detailed in the memorandum. Of course, we're going to be hearing from them later on when they're submitting the memorandum, what else they've put on the memorandum to say they're bringing to Treasury, and also also to the president to say they cannot take it anymore. South Africans are suffering.
Now, Nhlanhla, how soon are they expecting a response from Treasury? And perhaps if they don't get a positive response from Treasury at the current moment, do they have a plan B with regards to intensifying this march?
Indeed, Matapelo, it remains to be seen what's going to happen from here onwards and how long they're actually giving Treasury and the presidency to respond to their memorandum. And also, I'm sure we're going to hear from them what's going to happen should they not get a response on their memorandum, or should they not be given what they're demanding in their memorandum, which they'll be handing over this morning. So it shall be seen from here onwards. And I'm sure they're going to announce their plan of action from here onwards as to what they're going to be doing should their demands not be met by the Treasury and also the presidency.
Nhlanhla, before I let you go, let's talk a little bit more about the effects that this entire march will have in Pretoria, as we do know that the several people attending that march, of course, will be marching towards the Treasury. But perhaps outline the route that they'll be taking for us and some of the road closures that will, of course, affect motorists.
Indeed, although they're meeting here at Church Square, we did hear that buses are going to be dropping them all around streets that are affecting Church Square, including Kokuga, including WF Ngomo. However, Treasury is just front opposite from Church Square, where they're actually gathering. So buses are going to be dropping them in nearby streets around Church Square, which will make it easier for them to walk in and just cross the street and go to the front door of Treasury, and hopefully expect somebody to come and get their memorandum. But WF Ngomo is obviously going to be affected, because as I was walking in, some people were actually coming from that direction. Buses have already started dropping off people. Some people are making the way on foot from other streets around Church Square this morning.
Well, Nhlanhla, let's leave it there for now, but thank you so much for those details. Afro Worldview reporter Nhlanhla Jele joining us live from Pretoria and packing more details on the march that is taking place in Pretoria against the fuel prices in the country.